It's a good one.
It's a good one. Nice, fat, chunky, fall,
striper,
high rock, striper. We caught over here on our high rock trip. We've got this probably a couple. Looking kind of big and chunky. You ready?
I'm ready to catch the fish.
That's it.
Is that not a striper? Is that what?
No. Whatever it is ain't very big. I think.
What kind of fish is?
We'll find out.
I said it might be. I said it might be. What?
Getting bigger as it gets closer.
I said it might be. Can I see? I said I think it might be.
All right, there we go.
That is a good one.
That is a good one. Nice, fat, chunky, fall,
striper,
high rock, striper. And I'm on the blue worm. What you think, Riley?
Yeah. Can I ask you something?
It's a nice.
Can I ask you?
Chunky looking.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Can I ask
hungry
you something?
fish. What?
Is that like a 27-incher?
I don't know how big he is. We're gonna find out.
Look, Teddy. Look, Teddy.
Hey, bud.
Like
Oh,
that
right
one
here.
has a
Oh,
fish.
we got one.
Can I help you reel that thing? Can I net this fish, Teddy?
You can help me.
What?
Yeah, get ready to help. This is a good one.
Is that not a striper?
Feels like a striper.
What is that?
Come on this side.
What is that?
Feels like it could be
A striper? Yeah, is this going to be a good one?
I think it will. Hang on, we're going a little bit.
I'm in like 15 feet of water.
Right.
What?
Good. Good.
I said,
this might be a little tricky because it's in the middle.
yeah, that one might be 15 pounds.
Well, that's a good one. I know that. All right, now switch sides with me. Go behind me.
Okay.
That way you can see where the weight's not at.
That is a good one.
Probably.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah, that's a good one.
you have an interest, I think that one is, can I tell you?
It's probably a 10 pounder.
No, I was going to
Whoa,
say
son.
15.
All right, we're going to have to turn. Son.
Can we measure him?
Good one, Riley.
Can we?
Hold him up there. Is our camera still going? Yeah. What you think?
Good one.
That's another good one.
Look, can I net this fish? Is this not a good striper?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I net this fish?
You can't net. You can help reel. Come over here and help me reel it. Walk around that way.
Oh, okay. Is this a striper?
I think so.
What?
Feels like it. Good reel on him.
You think it is going to come?
It's coming.
Oh, look at all them colors.
Coming up.
We didn't anything coming.
Sitting there. Oh, there he is. Alright, finish it.
Yeah, look at it.
There it is. Bucket mouth.
Is he an eater?
Like an eater from here. Alright, go on the behind me side of the boat.
Uh-huh.
1 1/4. He is going to make the grade
He's going
and go to the fryer. Another one on the bucktail. This one with the green worm.
Are we gonna catch any more fish? How many fish have we caught so far?
3 striper and catfish. Okay, well, just gonna take a minute here today and show you our spread. Show you what we how we're fishing. So over here we've got a couple of lead core lines with you know, alpha board planers. So we got a couple downriggers, a couple lead cores right here in the middle. Same thing on this side, only just got the one planer out, the downrigger. But fish kind of been biting on a little bit of everything. So the biggest you know, thing that we've, you know, been using and getting them to bite on is the, you know, the bucktail with the green or blue worm. I'll tell you a little bit here about what we're doing with the as far as our speed and speed control. So I picked up a few things here about this Minn Kota trolling setup that I think are kind of useful. We've been out here trolling, picking up some stripers today, trolling artificials. Magic speed has been, you know, 2.3 to 2.5, somewhere in that zone. This has been remarkably useful. So as you can hear in the background, I got my big motor going, and that is to provide the speed, okay, the power to keep this big chunky Carolina skiff moving through the water. Trolling motor by itself just taxes it too much to go that kind of speed. So I'm using the big motor, and then what I'm doing is I'm actually steering with my trolling motor. Oh, I see some marks down there. Might pick up a fish here in a minute. Anyway, troll motor is on a north. I'm using the north heading. Another thing, if you want this thing to not get all squirrely going back and forth, make sure you go up here into your options and your autopilot options and change it to legacy mode. Take it out of advanced, put it in legacy, and that's a whole lot better way to do it. It won't constantly be like going back and forth and seeking a new line or trying to get back to your line, like if the wind pushes you off, something like that. Another thing you can do down here, the lower left hand corner, looks like a little cruise control symbol right here. You can select that. You can see I've got this thing dialed in. I don't know if you can read it, but I've got dialed in 2.3 miles an hour, and that's my cruise control setting. So my big motors provide most of the power, but as my trolling motor needs to speed up or slow down to sort of keep it at that 2.3, that's what it's doing. And so being a very, you know, like almost completely hands-free trolling setup. I used to beat my head against the wall trying to get a constant speed when I was trolling. This has been a game changer, but it's just, you know, it's this, and it's also, you know, knowing how to use it, another thing. So any rate, something to kind of consider when you're trolling. Over here, right?
Can I net this fish? Can I net this fish?
Bring me the net. You can't net it, but you can help me reel it. Oh, the net's back here. Never mind.
What kind of fish is it?
Right, come around this side. It feels like a striper to me.
You think it is going to come up?
Flick her off.
Is it going to be an 8er?
Yep.
Do you think it's
Let me get him. He's getting it.
How many inches is that?
Do you want to hold the rod? Want the fish on it?
Yep.
Right, over here. You can do that. Hold it right there now. Hold the tip up and back up towards the front of the boat there. Hold it. A little more. This one's kind of, I don't know. He's a keeper.
Whoa! That's an 8er.
He's bigger than I thought he was. Good job.
How many inches is that fish?
No, he's an 8er.
Is it like 27?
Oh, he's a good one. I just thought he was small till I got him to the boat. Another good one.
How many inches is
Solid
that
fish?
fish?
I'd say 22 maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say.
23?
Yeah, I was going to say
Check.
27.
Almost 23.
Is that not too bad? Are we going to catch any more fish? Can I net this fish?
Can I net fish on this? know it was on there. The little one. I don't know when he came on. So he was just along for the ride, and didn't even know he was there. He's fishing. Now, he is not quite a keeper though. Yeah, he looked pretty good.
I said, how many fish have we caught so far?
Might not be. Find out here in a minute. Well, I don't know. He might make the grade. Might be 20. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I would say, Diddy, I'm pretty sure it's 15, I think.
I'd say he's a little short, but we'll check him out.
Diddy, you have any issues? I said, I think he is.
He's probably 18, I'm guessing.
Stop flopping, baby.
17. Let him go back to swimming another day. We caught 6.
That's not too bad.
Not bad at all. Better than catching stripers, or ranks right up there with it, is eating stripers. We got a special recipe planned for this today. We're going to be making a seafood bisque, a soup out of this striped bass. This is something new we've never tried before. We got some homemade bread down here cooking in the oven. But we're going to start by taking this striped bass that we caught over here on our High Rock trip. We've got this probably a couple pounds of striped bass cubed up. We've got all the red cleaned off of this. And first step in this is we're going to turn it into poor man's lobster. Now, if you've never had poor man lobster, really super easy to do. So what we got here is a pot of water going, and in here we've got and I'll put the recipe on the screen, but this is 3 quarts of water. We've got some salt, we got some sugar, and that's really all this is. And we're going to boil this in it for about 10 minutes till it floats, and we're going to take it out. And what that'll do is turn that into what we call poor man's lobster. It's going to taste just like imitation crab meat or something along those lines, and it's going to be really good for the soup that we're going to make. So here we go. All right, so here's our fish going in. Alright, and that is going to turn white, but we're going to cook it. We're going to let it come to a rolling boil. We're going to leave it in there about 10 minutes. Alright, so we had this cooking here for about 5 minutes. You can see that it's already starting to float. I would say we're pretty close to ready to go there. We're going to take that out, drain it, let it cool off while we do the rest of our stuff. And while we're doing that, and we got some homemade bread going in there. So boys, I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be some mamas getting slapped. It's going to be so good.
So good, make you want to slap your mama. Don't it, Willie? Yeah, boys.
So we drained all of our fish, and I'm gonna tell you, we tried this, and that was good just right by itself. If you put some melted butter and some Old Bay on that, you'd think you were eating crab meat. Now, what we're gonna do, if I can keep my fingers out of that, over here, we're gonna start our soup. So we've got a stick of butter, and I'm not going to make you watch me chop all these vegetables. They already done. So we're going to put these in here. We got celery, onion, and carrot. And we're going to cook that down. That's going to be the start for our soup. Alright, so we got that going pretty good right there. I'm going to give that a few more minutes. And then we're going to throw in some garlic cloves. And then once we get all that softened up, put the garlic in. Then we're going to add some flour and make a roux down in this pan. Alright, so we got our flour in there. We're going to stir that around, and we're going to let that brown for a few minutes. And then we'll come back to it. And the next step is going to be, once we get this brown for a few minutes, is to get our, we're going to use some chicken stock and make our base. Alright, so we got our flour browned up real good in there. Now, in is going to go right now our chicken stock, which I'm going to use just some plain water. And then I'm going to use the powdered chicken stock. And we're going to let that go for a little while. Alright. right, so I gotta put in about 3 bay leaves. We're gonna hit it with a generous amount of some Old Bay seasoning. And we're gonna let that boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. She is looking tasty. Now, I'm not gonna show you this next step, but I'm gonna fish those bay leaves out, and we're gonna use an immersion blender, and we're gonna blend all that up. So stick around. All right, so hit it with immersion blender. This is what it looks like. What made that really like, took out all the pieces of the vegetables and everything. It's looking good, it's tasting good. Did add in just a little more Old Bay, some salt and pepper, kind of tasted it. All right, now we're gonna mix in our heavy cream and then let it heat up. And then the very, very last thing we're gonna do is put in our fish and just not stir it, because that stuff is gonna disintegrate as soon as we start stirring it. So we're gonna throw that in like very, very, very last. Well, we got our homemade bread, got our seafood bisque made from striped bass that me and Riley caught fishing on High Rock.
That was fun.
It was fun. So we're gonna ladle this out, kind of let it cool off a little bit. And we're gonna get our 2 taste testers here, AKA Baby Cakes and Sweet Mama,
And
to help us test and see what they think of it. So.
And we have to wait for my sister.
Yeah, well, she's not here. She's just gonna miss out, but maybe we'll save her some. Okay. Well, what you think, Bubba?
Good.
Yeah. You good? All right. I'll take that. Sweet Mama. Got the stole Riley's brilliant fishing jacket. I see.
It's good.
All right. Our other taste tester's not here, so I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. Now, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I think I'd have made it a little spicier if it was just me. But yeah, I think this is pretty good stuff. So take a bite. So left it kind of big and chunky, like me. Polished off the whole bowl of this now. I've discovered, put some Old Bay on it. The more the better. And then I also think, we were just talking, it tastes a lot more like, I wouldn't have said this would taste like a bisque, it tastes more like a chowder. So we were just saying, like, if we were doing it again, I think we'd throw in like towards the end, just throw in like some corn or whatever. I think maybe even like some, like cook up some potatoes in it or whatever. I think it would make like a really good chowder. So anyway, it's good either way. Appreciate you watching. I think the recipe was a win. Might change a little bit for next time, I'm not sure. We had fun catching them. We had fun eating them. So check in with us again.